It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and we've got a brand new beer from Birra Moretti to show you. But I didn't want to just show you it on its own. I wanted to pair it up with the original Birra Moretti. So I popped around my local shop this morning and picked the bottle up. Here is a new one. A little bit of a story with this beer. I'll tell you all about it in a moment. But first and foremost, let's get these beers out into a glass and see what we get. So price point for these beers, 4 bottles of this Birra Moretti Sale di Mare. It's a beer with Italian sea salt added. Sale means salt in Italy. 4 bottles, 4.8% ABV, and they come in at £6. So that's £1.50 for a 330 milliliter bottle. This bottle of Moretti, I think it's a 660 ml. Yes, it is. 4.6% ABV, and this was £2.50. So actually slightly cheaper per milliliter than the Sale di Mare, the new Birra Moretti. So without further ado then, let's get these beers out into a glass and see what we get. Let's start off with the Moretti. UK brewed Birra Moretti, this one. Oh, hold on. Yes, brewed in the UK by Heineken UK. There was some Italian language at the beginning and I was like, oh, hang on a minute, it's Italian. But no, it is brewed in the UK by Heineken. Heineken own brand, 2-finger white head, good levels of carbonation. A light amber coloured beer. So let's get we've all seen the original Birra Moretti, or most of us have. I'm interested in this, I really am. So here is a look at the bottle. It's a similar design, a very similar design to the regular Birra Moretti. It's just a smaller bottle. Here's the bottle cap. So an unfiltered premium lager, 4.8% ABV. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. Unfiltered. That's probably unfiltered for the British market. That's not really unfiltered, is it? It's almost identical to the regular Birra Moretti. But it's got good carbonation, good 1-finger white head. One glass has got a widget, one hasn't, or the etching in the bottom of the glass. Let's start with the regular Birra Moretti. Let's get the aroma. Light, crispy, little earthy, hoppy. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Ooh, British brewed lager. Oof, it's got always a slightly metallic taste. When you're talking about British brewed mass-produced lager from the likes of InBev, Heineken. It's very tinny, it's very metallic. I'm actually going to Italy very soon, and I'm half tempted to pack a bottle of Moretti or a can of Moretti in my suitcase from the UK, take it to Italy and do a side-by-side of Italian Birra Moretti versus British Birra Moretti, and just see the difference between the two beers, because I've drunk Moretti in Italy, I've got family in Italy, and it's not bad, it's all right, Italian Birra Moretti. This UK brewed stuff, tinny, metallic, terrible aftertaste, just kind of an astringent bitterness, just not very good, just not very good. A little bit grainy, a little bit malty, a little bit of kind of lemon taste, but then it's that astringent bitterness coming through. Not a fan of many UK brewed mass-produced lagers. Let's try the Sail de Mare. It smells a bit better. You definitely get a bit of that salt coming through. A little bit sweeter maybe. Let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Better mouthfeel, crisper mouthfeel. This is brewed in the UK too, this Sail de Mare. Oh, it's a much better beer. Okay, there's still a little bit of tinniness coming through. It's still a little bit metallic, but it's much better. It's a much better beer than the regular UK brewed Birra Moretti. That kind of Italian sea salt just takes some of that kind of astringent bitterness away. It offers up a more of a rounded taste. It's just a better beer all round. It's got a better mouthfeel, it's smoother, it's slightly creamier, it's got a better finish on the back end. Bit of spiciness, bit of pepperiness, a much better beer, much better beer. Now, I was going to tell you a story about this Sail de Mare. Now, beer brewed with salt. Heineken, of course, own Birra Moretti. I have a blade machine. The blade machines are owned by Heineken, and you can go on the Beerhawk website and you can buy Beerwolf's website, and you can buy kegs, 8-litre kegs of a beer called Birra Messina, and it's called Cristalli di Sale, and that is also a beer brewed with salt. And I think that beer has done really well in the UK market, this Birra Messina. And I think what they've done, because of course it's a Heineken beer, Birra Messina, and so is Birra Moretti. I think they've kind of realised that the Birra Messina was doing really well, and rather introduce a brand new brand to the UK in Birra Messina, they've decided to introduce the salt beer that was the Birra Messina. I think what they've decided to do is wrap it up into this Birra Moretti, and what it's all about brand awareness, isn't it? People understand Moretti, they know Moretti, they buy Moretti. So why not make that salt beer from Birra Messina? Why not make it into a Birra Moretti beer and sell it to the UK market? It's a decent beer. It's a decent beer, this. It's a much better effort It's a much better beer than the regular Birra Moretti. So let's rate it. If you have a blade machine, by the way, please check out the Birra Messina Cristalli di Sale. It's a very good beer. I'd quite happily buy that and drink that. If they have it in Italy, I'll try the Italian version too. Let's rate the two beers. Let's start off with the Moretti. Yeah, straight away from the aromas. I'm going to say this is an all malt lager. I'm going to say the Birra Moretti Sale di Mare is an all malt lager. Whereas, where have I put it? Whereas the regular Birra Moretti I don't think is an all malt lager. Water, malted barley, maize, hops, hop extract, Italian sea salt. So it's barley and maize to produce this beer. This is not the Sale di Mare, this is the regular Birra Moretti. Judge it for yourselves. Judge it for yourselves. Buy a bottle of Moretti, buy a 4-pack of this. You can pick it up in Tesco, £6 in Tesco, and do your own taste test. Do your own taste test. It's for me, everybody's got different tastes, but for me, this is a completely different beer. This Sale di Mare is much better. That is almost undrinkable for me. I don't like the metallic taste. I don't like that kind of like a bag of copper nails in the bottom of the glass. Very metallic, very astringent, bitterness, cheap. I think it's just not a very nice beer. Regular beer, British brewed Birra Moretti, 5 out of 10. However, Birra Moretti Sale di Mare unfiltered premium lager, 4.8% ABV, bit stronger than the 4.6, which is the regular Birra Moretti. Much better beer all round. Much better beer. Better aroma, more pleasant, more sweeter, better malt quality. UK brewed, still a little bit of a metallic taste, still a little bit of an astringent bitterness, but much better than the regular UK brewed Birra Moretti. I'm going to say it's a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. So a much better beer all round. I hope you found the video informative. I hope you do your own taste test between the two beers. Let me know what you think in the comments box below. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.